his execution, but kind of fell back onto some old habits there in that second quarter.
Titans are going to have the football to start things off after winning the toss and electing to defer. Julius Chestnut, Tajay Spears, the deep men. And our second half underway here in Nashville. Spears will take a knee for the touchback. Laura Oakman, you had the chance to chat with Brian Callahan. What do you have to say?
I did. The first thing I said to him is, I'm going to ask you about the turnovers because I know that's what you want to talk about. And he said 2 words, just brutal. He said, we cannot do that against this offense. We can't make it easy for them. The positive, he said, holding that offense to 3 at the end, said, we've got to come out, score right now, get back into it. What he made sure to say, though, he said, I like the way we're playing. We're playing the right way.
And on first down, they'll go back to how they started the game with heavy personnel up front, 6 offensive linemen, and the handoff to Tony Pollard. And it was effective to start the game, Darryl. They ran the football effectively. They went big up front. See if they can reestablish that again.
Yeah, took a couple of shots downfield, got a penalty on one, got a completion on another one, and then Tony Pollard kind of re-aggravated that ankle, and Tajay Spears came in for a while, and that was kind of at that time when all of a sudden that the momentum that they had built and the execution that they had that was really good on their first couple of drives kind of faded away there.
On 2nd and 7, Ridley in motion. Fake the give to Pollard, Levis to throw. There's Okonkwo on the run into Bengal territory and down inside the 45. Mark him at the 44, a pickup on the play of 23.
Again, just he does some really good stuff, in this offense. It's really
illegal low block offense, number 71. Correction, number 77. That's a 15-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Peter Skoronski with the illegal low block.
And again, just when you get something good, you have something go wrong, and that's the thing that. To the left guard, they're going to give you 2, but he's playing the left guard position. That's the play action coming out the pole. I don't know if that's outside the box. It's on the end of the line. I mean, that is for me. We see that play a lot when it's the tight end crossing formation, and you cut that end of line defender. I think that's. I can see why Brian Callahan is a little bit confused on that one.
Certainly frustrated because he knows that 2nd and 21, difficult for an offense to overcome. He'll set up with Spears on a screen. Spears dancing away from Jenkins. Spears breaks another little bit of contact and is out across the 20.
Well, nice job by Tajay Spears there. Just making something out of that. That was defended pretty well by Cincinnati, and that was a great individual effort by Tajay Spears to get some positive yards out of that. But yeah, you're in at halftime, right? Hey, we're going to come out. We're going to get aggressive. And we're going to run a play action. We're going to get Chico Okonkwo down in the middle of the field. He came out and he executed well. And that, boy, that was a tough penalty call.
And now 3rd and 18. Four-man rush. Levis under pressure anyway, and down he goes. B.J. Hill's 3rd sack of the year. And the Bengals turn the Titans away to start the 3rd quarter.
He told us the line, I can't get bored with doing boring things. And are you going to be able to convert that 3rd down? Probably not. But one thing you can do is give your running back Tajay Spears an opportunity. He's right here. He's just going to run a little flat route. You're helping out on Trey Hendrickson. Nothing's downfield. You got to know where he is. You got to be able to come right out to the left flat and throw that out to Tajay Spears.
So the first punt of the day for Ryan Stonehouse. Averages over 52 yards per punt in his career. Uncorks a good one here. Driving Isaiah Williams all the way back to the 18-yard line. Williams out across the 30-yard line and down near the 32. On first down and 10. The Bengals to work again. Burrow buying time. Wants to go deep. Now settles over the middle and it's incomplete. T. Higgins with a Rouge on coverage. And it's 2nd down. We have a flag down in the secondary at about the 41 of Tennessee. It'll be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 13. The ball he placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
That's Rougier.
Well, we talk about this during the course of the season. When a game is being officiated in a certain way, then you've got to adjust to it. So if they're calling pass interference this tight, then you have to adjust to it. We've seen 2 calls in the early part of the game, one for each team, down near the goal line, that were called very, very tight. And they're continuing to call pass interference very tight this afternoon.
And the pitch to Chase again. Chase picking his way forward and then drives down to the 36-yard line. Laura Oakman, what Zach Taylor have to say coming out of the locker room?
I talked to him about what he liked, and he said actually there was a lot to like, saying the early turnovers held them back, but since then loves how efficient the offense had been, scoring on every drive as they try to do it again right here. He said defense has done a heck of a job getting after it, and special teams is holding it down. Said, I honestly like what I see from everybody. The only negative was a big one, losing Sam Hubbard. He said, that sucks. I love him. He is what we are all about. Meanwhile, the Titans just told me Kiffers is out of the game with a concussion.
Boy, that linebacker core for Tennessee continues to thin. Thank you, Laura. Here's Brown bouncing to the outside. Good tackle. It's one of the guys who came in with the injuries, James Williams, the rookie from Miami.
Yeah, does a really nice job. Comes up, takes on the blocker, and then sheds the blocker, and then goes and makes the tackle. So really nice job by James Williams.
A college safety who
That's a big safety.
Camp, yeah, we moved into the linebacker spot. 6'4", 232 pounds. Third and 2, movement on the right side of the line. Looked like Amarius Mims got started early.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty, third down.
So it goes from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 7 with the false start. Kenneth Murray back out there on the field. Good to see for the Titans. He was questionable to return.
Right, the first thing that Zach Taylor is going to think about doing right there is seeing if he can get Kenneth Murray into a one-on-one situation with Chase Brown and test out how healthy he is getting back onto the field.
No, 56, man.
3rd and 7. Here comes Murray up the middle on pressure. Burrow floats it towards Chase, and a diving interception by Darryl Worley. Chase, the intended receiver, but Worley with his first pick, and it's a beauty.
We saw the play earlier in the game where he put the big hit on It pulls Jordan Battle in. Watch 27 right there. Watch him come up, step up to fill that hole right there, and then Tony Pollard bounces it right outside, out leverages him to the sideline.
Best run of the day for Tony Pollard. And a first down from the 21. Now this will go to the air on first down. Over the middle, and it's intercepted. Geno Stone on the run, looking for a block. Stone into the end zone. Bengal touchdown. He had his second pick of the season last week. His third is a pick six, and the Bengals lead 30-14.
Again, I just don't know what he's seeing. I mean, again, it's going to be just take the running back in the flat. I think that's where Tony Pollard ends up, just out in the flat. Now, he stays in for protection. Okay, so it's Nick Van Nant right here. There's no reason. Look at the number of guys in the middle of the field. There's 4 guys in the middle of the field. That's 2 that we've seen from Will Levis, where I don't know what he's seeing from the pocket when he lets that ball go.
40-yard interception return for a touchdown and the extra point.
And you have 3 plays for minus 15 yards and a punt, and that's your best possession in the last 5. It is not a good day offensively. I don't know why he's not seeing the field as clean as he should.
Well, this was not the way the day started for Tennessee, Darryl. It started off with a bang. Titans getting on the board early after the Joe Burrow interception, and then Tajay Spears gliding into the end zone, but then the turnovers started.
Yeah, you come out and you're running the football. You're not in 3rd down on the opening drive, and I don't know, maybe he got a little bit confident. And you start to press, but we've talked about this, right? Don't get bored doing the boring things. He knows that there are certain plays that you cannot risk trying to make because it can go sideways on you and be a huge deficit for your team. And he's done that multiple times this afternoon.
On 1st down with Mason Rudolph in, the handoff to Tony Pollard, who gets a couple up the middle. That's 3 interceptions for Will Levis in the last 4 passes thrown today. And you had no choice if you're Brian Callahan but to make the move to Mason Rudolph in this scenario. Lost a fumble, 3 picks. And now 2nd and 8 for Rudolph and the Titans. And Rudolph to the sideline with a connection for Chingo Okonkwo, but Josh Newton right there to plant him on the turf.
And now you've got to get into rhythm with your backup quarterback. And I know Mason has played earlier this season, but this is not an easy transition either. So we'll see if they can get a little bit of momentum here, converting this 3rd down and maybe get this offense onto a little bit of a roll.
So 3rd down and 3 for Rudolph. Former Steeler. We've seen him in a starting role earlier this year.
Hey, can.
Play clock down to 1. He gets the snap, but did he get it in time? He did not. So 3rd and 3 becomes 3rd and 8.
Delay game. Offense. Number 11. It's a 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, and Laura, Will Levis was a confident quarterback when we talked with him earlier this week.
Well, this is going to set him back a little bit because we talked early in the season after a rough stretch, and he was
sideline. Battle breaks away from Rudolph and everybody else. It's a touchdown. Now, Battle did fumble it as he got right across the goal line, and it went back through the back of the end zone. But did he break the plane with possession? It looks like he did. Or did he? That ball came out and went right out the back of the end zone.
I just don't know why players do this at times.
Không, đây là áo phông, đây kia là thang nghiêm nha. Top 1 chưa mà. Đây là áo phông là giờ đi đâu áo phông? Nói trên tiếng này. Áo phông ơi, đi đâu rồi? Đi đâu hả? Áo phông ơi, đây là áo phông đẹp trai nha. Ok, tên. Ok.